Just got information in that the Greenbrier River at Durban, West Virginia, this evening went down to 5.83 cubic feet per second. That's the discharge rate, which is lower than what it was back in 1966. That was the lowest level recorded for the date. So that means the Greenbrier River, I guess closer to its headwaters, is now flowing at a record low level. I looked at a couple of others in Goshen, Virginia, and near Roanoke. We also have record low flows. This is going to continue to be a problem until we get a system in here that just brings us rain for a couple of days and drains into the river basin. So just be mindful that these rivers are dangerously low and we desperately need rain. I tell you what though, this was a beautiful day to end the day. Beautiful way to end the day. Josie from Pipestem sent this picture, the crespular rays coming through the cumulus cloud. It was a gorgeous day. Temperatures in the 60s right now to lower 70s in Beckley and Lewisburg. The dew points are in the mid 60s. That's a good indication where the temperature is going to drop to once we get into tomorrow morning. Who benefited from the rain? The places that, are dry but are not in the extreme drought. That is areas along I-95 where the showers continue. We've even had some flooding reports closer to Salisbury, Maryland. So the Mid-Atlantic, it's a fun place to forecast for, isn't it? You've got drought and record low stream levels in one area, and you have flooding in another area. This low pressure moving east, not going to bring us any rain over the weekend, but that is helping to push this system off the coast. So temperatures tonight in the 60s. Tomorrow's high, we will be in the 80s. And then next week, folks, so we have 88 degrees tomorrow and Sunday, and it'll be dry. Monday and Tuesday, our temperatures right around 90 degrees. No rain. But Wednesday, we finally have this trough pushing through, and as it does, called a cold front that will push through with showers and thunderstorms, 1/2, 3/4 of an inch of rain. Anything will help at this point because we haven't had anything. Matter of fact, showing the upcoming pattern, you can see some of the bright yellows in there, some brief heavy downpours. And then after that moves through, we have quiet weather for 2 days before more showers come back into the picture. So there you go, 80s and then 90s and then showers and then cooling off back into the 70s. So I want everyone out there who's listening to pray for rain because the last thing we need are mandatory water restrictions. And of course farmers, I'm sure, are losing revenue in their crops. It's just drying up everywhere. I know there's a place, it's out in the eastern panhandle, so it's not in our 9-10 county area. Mm-hmm. They produce corn on the cob and all kinds of vegetables, but they haven't been able to go to farmers markets because they don't have enough corn.
You've been talking about that a lot on Facebook. Yeah. I don't mean to be a little jovial with that, but you've been harping on this for a while, though. Anyone who follows you online, who knows you in person, knows that you've been really worried about this drought. Are we going to have, I know it's very far out right now, it's past the 10-day. Do you think there's any chance that we can get a good amount of substantial rain in our near future? I
think we'll slowly chip away later this month, but ultimately, unless we get unless we get a stalled front over the area for a couple of days or a tropical system to come right up the Appalachians, which we don't really want to have that because that could cause flooding. Yeah. That's the only way to get rain this time of the year because we don't get these big changes in temperatures with frontal systems that produce a stratiform light to moderate rain. Usually when we get rain this summer, it comes all at once. So really the only way to completely break out of this drought is to get a stalled front with periods of rain, which usually are heavy this time of the year. So,
well, fingers crossed.
We can get. At least we're going to get some on Wednesday, I guess.
So we'll take what we can get. Now we have more news and weather coming your way right after the break.